guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I have one of my best girlfriends, Yovana, here today, and we're doing a collab for you guys that is going to be amazing. Like, I've been a big fan of yours for a long time, and I love that we've been friends now for like a year or so. Yeah, it's so cool, and I just fell in love with all your recipes and how beautiful all the food you make is. Like, it's pretty. When I make food, it tastes good, but it's not pretty.
It always looks so good.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, your stories on your Instagram, I'm like, okay, can I have that?
You can come over for dinner. But this month for us is all about refreshing from the inside out, detoxing our bodies and minds, flattening the bellies, debloating. And that's what these recipes are all for.
Yes, all these recipes are gonna help you to have a flat tummy, especially for after the holidays when you've eaten maybe a little bit too much and you're just ready for that detox. And just flush it all out.
Yeah, so if you guys are excited for this, sweat the thumbs up, give it a little click, and we're gonna get down to it. So we actually have 4 big tips for you on my channel, and then we're gonna be doing a video over on Yovana's channel with 4 more tips to really help flatten your belly and de-bloat. So when you guys are done watching this, make sure you go check it out, subscribe to her channel, and I'll link all of that down below.
Yay!
All right, so what's the first one we got?
Okay, so we're gonna do 3 recipes and 1 tip. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a hot tea, and you can make this in the morning. It's super warmy and it's perfect for when you wake up and you just want something like cozy and warm. And this is gonna help for your digestion. So sometimes when we eat dinner at night, we wake up a little bloated in the morning and
often.
Yes, often. And this tea will help you just de-bloat and get your digestion going in the morning. It's really easy to make. It's only 4 ingredients. And the ingredients are peppermint leaf. So I just got the peppermint tea bags, which is easiest.
Makes it so easy.
Yeah, it makes it really easy. You can obviously use fresh peppermint, but just the tea bags work as well. And we're gonna put all of these tea bags together in a mason jar. Also ginger, and I use the tea bags, and turmeric. So the reason why I'm using these 3 ingredients is because they're all really good for digestion. Number 1, peppermint and ginger are super soothing for the digestive system. Actually, when I'm at a restaurant, I like to just drink some peppermint tea after eating. It just helps the
totally does. And it's really, again, like really good for like that de-bloating.
Exactly. Yes, it's amazing, but it works. And turmeric because it's anti-inflammatory, and it's also great for just soothing and inflammation. So if you feel like obviously bloated, you have inflammation in your stomach. And the final one is cinnamon. Yes, I love cinnamon. And it's a little bit hard actually to find the cinnamon tea bags. You can obviously get them on Amazon, but if you're out in the store, I usually like to just get the fresh cinnamon, and it works just the same. You just add some hot water to this and we'll be set to go.
Okay, so I know you can use all the fresh ingredients too, but if you use the fresh ingredients, would you still just dump hot water, or would you like boil it together?
It's better to boil it together.
Okay.
Yes, it is better to boil it together.
Sorry.
And you can actually make a huge pot of it and just boil a bunch of it, and you'll be good for a few days. So that's why I made the big mason jar. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why I made the big mason jar, because maybe you're not going to drink all of this all at once. You can, of course, but you can drink half of it in the morning and then the rest during the day.
It smells so good. Yeah. Like, just
Look
like,
already
like, all my favorite things.
And
I
it's
love
so
it.
easy.
Yeah.
It's super easy. You can even, maybe we can cover it.
Yeah, I'll get a little lid.
Yeah. You can cover it and just let it steep for a few minutes. So this way all of the flavors and the herbs really get mixed together, and it's more potent.
Okay, so this one's first thing in the morning.
Yes, this one's first thing in the morning.
What do we have next?
Okay, next this is, okay, so I know that some people don't like to drink water. Sometimes I don't feel like drinking water. Sometimes I just want something sweet or just a little something, and this is perfect after meals. So after a meal or in between a meal, it's like a sweet apple cider vinegar elixir.
When you say apple cider vinegar, like you guys know,
Sweet apple
I
cider.
have it in, like, I always drink it in my morning routine, but I do it just with water, and it's so rough.
Yeah.
So this sounds better.
No, it's actually good. Like, I actually crave this.
Okay, that's weird.
I know, this is weird.
But I'm into it.
It's really weird. No, you will seriously crave it. And for this, you just need a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I don't usually measure it, just add some. I'll make 2, one for you and one for me.
Thank you.
You don't want to add like too little because you want to get that effect as
Probably
well.
like a couple tablespoons.
Yeah, a couple tablespoons around. And you can add just some water.
Do you want warm water or?
No, regular water is fine. Yeah.
Let me. Yeah, we'll fill it up.
Yeah. So you put some apple cider vinegar, water. You can just use a cup like this. Some cayenne powder.
So great.
Delicious, delicious, right?
My insides are already like.
I know.
We're like, fine, we'll flatten this.
Yes. No, and cayenne powder is great for digestion as well. So this is what we're looking for: digestion and anti-bloating, and just to flush out and detox. That's basically what we're looking for with this recipe. But the one thing that makes this recipe actually taste good and that you can actually drink it is monk fruit sweetener. You can also use stevia drops. Both are great. So just add a little bit of that.
And then would you ever do like, obviously like monk fruit is the one I like if I'm going to use like a 0-calorie sweetener.
Yes.
It's the best tasting, the most like natural. But you could do, if you don't want to do artificial ones, you could do just like a little maple syrup or something.
For sure, yeah. Or even honey too.
Yeah, raw honey.
And sometimes when it's cold, you just feel like a little runny sometimes. And I like to drink it with just honey. It's good too. Cheers!
Cheers!
What do you think?
Okay, that's really good. Here's the thing. I'm gonna warn you guys. It smells still like apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, it does smell like apple cider.
So I was like, I don't know about sipping this, but it tastes delicious.
Yeah, it actually tastes good. Yeah, it's
and
good.
I like that these are, like you said, this one, but even with the tea, like another sneaky way to get more water into your day, which is really cool.
Exactly. When you're hydrating, that's great for debloating. So many times we hold water. It's just water retention. Sometimes you, like after the holidays or after a big meal, you get on the scale or you just feel like your clothes aren't fitting right and you're like, oh my gosh, I gained all this weight. But it's actually just water retention. So with all of these recipes, you're removing less.
That's such a good point with the new year too, especially. Like I think that, you know, we always end the holidays and people are like, I gained like 15 pounds. When in reality, most people like at most gain 2. Like actual pounds of fat.
Exactly.
So anyway, that's just an aside.
Yes.
Okay, this one I'm very excited about because it's so pretty and it has pineapple.
Yes. I love pineapple. You probably love pineapple too.
I'll switch you.
And pineapple is great because it's a natural diuretic. So again, talking about water retention, pineapple will help with that water retention as well. And it's super sweet. It's delicious. You can get it fresh like this, or you can also get it frozen. Another ingredient that we're using is cucumber because, again, it's very hydrating. Yeah. You can even see it in the seeds of the cucumber. It's like, has this like gel-like form. That means that it's actually even more hydrating to the body sometimes than just drinking regular water. So another thing like chia seeds or things that have like a jelly-like form are going to be more hydrating, like aloe vera, those kinds of things. Spinach, fresh spinach to get our greens in, and also all veggies, all fruits, they're full of antioxidants, which is great. We want to just nourish ourselves. It's not just about, you know, debloating, it's also about nourishing our bodies. And this is a great way to sneak in some greens if you don't like them. Celery, and celery again, the fiber in celery is going to be great. Yeah. I love celery.
It like will help pull everything. Yeah.
Exactly. And half of a lemon. You can also just squeeze in some lemon juice. It's fine. And lemon is also great. I mean, it's obviously high in vitamin C, which is, a great immune booster. And it's also really good for digestion. You can even add some lemon to any of the other recipes that we made, and you'll feel great to it. Also full of antioxidants. I love lemon. I put it in everything. And add some ginger. So I'm using fresh ginger. This is what it looks like if you've never used ginger. You can also use ginger powder if you don't have fresh ginger.
I think that's a great thing is like with all of these, like of course, like having like the fresh ingredients just makes it like that much, I think it tastes like that much better. Yeah. But for convenience or cost effectiveness, if you need to use like powdered forms or frozen forms or any of that stuff, you totally can, and you're still gonna get the same benefits.
Exactly. So it's not about complicating ourselves, or if you don't see one of these ingredients, you can just omit it, or if you don't like celery, a lot of people don't like celery, just don't drink it. It's fine. Yes. Okay, so what you do basically is just put all of these ingredients in the blender, get a blender, blend it all up. And some people ask, like, okay, what's the difference between a juice or a smoothie? Like, does it have the same effect? Both are great. They're used for different purposes. Juices are great because they're just full of vitamins and minerals, and it's like straight nutrition. Your body doesn't have to do much to to absorb it. But for this case, I'm keeping all of the fiber in just because it's really good for, again, digestion, and we're getting all of the benefits from the fruits and veggies, which is what we want.
And I like to with celery too, because like obviously fiber is really good to help, again, like keep things moving and like pull junk out of your body and help you de-bloat. But sometimes certain fibers can make you feel a little bit bloated when you first eat them.
Exactly.
But celery is one of the ones that I feel like it just pulls everything. You like instantly feel so much better.
You do feel better.
I don't know why. It's like celery's like the weirdest. It kind of, I get it kind of tastes like the earth. Like it's not like a lot going on, but it does wonders. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. Celery, and I know that it has a strong taste, but with pineapple, celery and pineapple is such a good combination.
And it just kind of balances. Yes. It disappears. And I love just how easy it is.
Yeah, exactly. And these things, like for this smoothie, I love to meal prep. So if you put it like all in a Ziploc bag or in a silicone bag, and then you just put them in the freezer and have them for the week, you can just like pop it into the blender and you have a smoothie. Oh, it does it for a minute.
I literally saw a grain just fly somewhere.
There's just like oh my god.
Okay, we're good. I think it's blended.
I think it's
quite enough.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
At least it only lasts a little bit.
Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Smell that.
Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh.
Another tip.
It smells like you just walked into a juice bar.
Right. Yeah, that's so true. It's so true.
Sorry, you were saying another tip.
Yes, another tip is blending your greens first.
Yeah.
Because this is obviously a very potent blender.
Yeah.
But with more regular blenders, what you do is that you put the greens in first with some water, and then blend all of that thoroughly, and then you add the rest of the like the more water-rich foods like pineapple and cucumber and the celery.
I feel like no matter what I do, I can never make a smoothie as good as buying one.
Yeah.
And that's terrible. Like, I should be able to, but that's probably, it's like little things like that, I think, that make a difference with the texture and like everything.
Exactly. Else. Yeah, they do make a difference, but the taste is still really, really good.
Ooh.
Oh,
There's a chunk in there. It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah. I'll just spoon it out later.
It's like a little snack.
Yeah.
And it makes about 30 ounces. As you can see, it's not even that much. I mean, it's just a cup of pineapple, half a cucumber, a little bit of celery. Let's see.
Yeah. Friend share smoothies.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's super fresh.
I love it. Yeah. It doesn't taste like, it's not too sweet. It's not too earthy. It's just like, it's fresh. It tastes real fresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. So this one, this one can be mid-morning, like before your breakfast, or even as a snack too.
Yeah, it'd be like good before a workout, because the pineapple, you get like that good sugar to give you a little energy.
Exactly, and it's not too much. So yeah, I think actually before a workout would be perfect.
Cool.
Yes.
I love it.
And honestly, any time of the day, like sometimes you just want something sweet to drink, something refreshing, and it's great for that too.
I love it. Okay, so all three of these are awesome.
Yes.
But like number one de-bloating tip. Water.
Drink water. That is
number
one de-bloating tip. Like seriously, just drink water, stay hydrated, take your bottle with you. Like now.
And by the way, she makes these bottles.
Yes.
Like, very cool. I love how massive it is, too.
Yeah, I know. It's 32 ounces, which I love because it's just a reminder to drink more water. I take it with me everywhere. And this one actually makes your water alkaline, so it has a little diffuser at the bottom.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it makes it, like, antioxidant and stuff, so it, like, enhances the water. But, yes, drinking water is really going to do wonders for you. It's such a simple trick. but it works.
Well, yeah, like I said, you're gonna debloat. It's gonna help pull the toxins out. It's gonna help any like water weight you're holding on to, especially if you've been having salty foods and stuff. That makes you hold on to water.
You'll even notice it. Sorry.
No, say it.
No, you'll even notice it in your face.
Yes.
In your skin. Your skin is gonna look so much more.
Clearly, she drinks a lot of water. You have like the most glowy skin ever.
I'm wearing makeup right now, but I do see it.
No, but true.
You
like
too.
all of these.
Your skin is so good.
I drink a lot of water also.
Yeah.
It makes it like so much easier when you have like little recipes like this. So you're getting that hydration, and then you're also getting ingredients that are gonna like add that benefit to flatten out your belly and debloat. And honestly, most of that like feeling you feel, like at least for me, oftentimes if I'm feeling just like off, it's because I just feel bloated.
Yes,
and whether that's like gaseous or just like water retention, it's not fun, no matter what size you are.
Exactly. And it could be anything from like eating out at a restaurant. Like if you've been eating at home for like the past 3 days and then you go out and eat at a restaurant, just drink a little more water and you won't feel as bloated the next day. Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have all these recipes for you guys. I'll put them up on the blog. We'll link that down below. We're gonna link everything for Yovana too, the water bottle, all this stuff. But you still have 4 more tips to flatten your belly and debloat over on her channel. So that link is below. Go watch it. Give it a like. Subscribe.
And thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What a great way to kick off the new year.
Yes.
So fun. And you guys, don't forget, good things come to those who sweat. See you next time.
Bye.